So if you don't know, your girl has been on a no more casual, the thing that rhymes with X. Okay. And I've been doing that now for the past 3. I think I'm at month 3 now. So I'm not even dating anybody. Like, I'm dating with intention now and all this, right? And no more like hookups, nothing. I cut off every single person that I used to hook up with. I changed my phone number. Okay, that's how serious I was about this. Okay, at 33, I'm like, I'm ready. Like, let's go. I want nothing but quality. Child, your girl been tested. Your girl has been tested. I mean, there's only so much that the rose can do. It ain't nothing like the real thing, baby. Lord have mercy. Your girl has been tested. I have been tried by fire, okay? So I'm coming on here for somebody to give me some positive, some words, to help me keep going strong, because your girl is weak in the knees. I can hardly speak. I lose all control. Woo! Something takes over me. Lord have mercy. All right. Give me that energy to keep my legs closed. Send it to me. I need it. I need it.
Welcome to the S.Banks&JD Network podcast. I'm your host, S.Banks, and I'm joined with my co-host,
JD Network.
Yeah, man. And a happy new year.
Happy New Year.
2022. We're finally here. We made it. I hope you all didn't get too wavy in your celebrations. You know, much love for joining us today. But listen, the journey goes on. It is what it is, man. We got a lot of things planned for this year, and you'll see it all in due time. But you read the title, man. You've seen the thumbnail as well, so you already know where it is. And we're doing a collection, Why Men Are Walking Away, and this is part 3. How did you say? What was it? Tres? Uno, dos, tres, right?
Yes.
So we're speaking Spanish today, you know, my salsa side.
Okay.
So yeah, we got 2 videos for you today. We're going to break it down, video 1 and then video 2. But what do you want to add on that, man? You know, before we play the clips, what's your thoughts?
Well, just like you said, Happy New Year. It's 2022, baby.
Mm-hmm.
2022. Can you believe it?
Yeah.
Well, I hope everyone has a fantastic year, by the way.
Yeah.
We will be. And as he said, we have plans. So keep an eye out. Always keep an eye out. Make sure you're subscribed and you get your notifications and you'll find out what we're up to. So, yes, Why Men Are Walking Away, part 3.
Yeah, I think we're going to be doing even a part like 4, 5, 6, up to 100.
Yeah.
Maybe 4, 5, 600.
Who knows?
Because men are definitely walking away.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying it's all the women's fault, but hey, put in the comments whose fault you think it is to why men and women today, they're not engaging in long-term relationships.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and with the clips that we got today, a lot of it stood out to me. I don't want to spoil it for you until I play the clip, but you know, like, damn, what do you think?
When you see the first one, this is what got me, because it's just ridiculous. I just feel like, why?
Yeah.
Just why?
Yeah.
But you're going to see it.
It is what it is, man. But I'd say let's play the first clip now. So without further delay, we're going to play clip 1. And let me tell you from now, with clip 1, we've had to take the audio away because for YouTube guidelines, we can't play that for copyright reasons.
Yep.
So we've taken the sound away, but the visuals is enough. When we put together the Patreon, we'll play whatever we need to play and we will avoid that whole copyright strike business. But what we're going to do now is we're going to play clip number 1. You're not going to get audio in the first 20 or 30 seconds, but then the audio will kick in. and then we'll come back, have a conversation, and go from there. So, without further delay, here's clip number 1.
My controversial opinion of the day is I think it should be illegal for people under the age of 25 to date for longer than 2 years. I think it is simply unnecessary and unfair. All of the best candidates are always taken by people they've been dating since they were literal minors, like children. Therefore, they don't know any better because they don't know any different. I think it creates codependency issues. I think it will create an identity crisis later in life. I think we should be spending our early 20s getting to know ourselves, exploring, sharing the wealth. Let's figure out the best pairs. No reason to pair up so early. I don't think that's very fair. And then after 25, you can do whatever you want. Thank you.
Are you just like fucking taking me out? Yeah, you literally, I literally hooked up with one girl here. And you literally fucked my stepdad. Okay, that was your stepdad. That's not even your real father. I lived with the guy. Okay, that's not your real dad. I lived with him. He's fucking my mom. Other people. He's fucking my mom. No, he fucked my mom. Okay, and you fucked other people. No, please. Get out of here. No. Get out of here.
Okay, that was the end of clip number 1. What stood out for you? Ladies first.
Sorry, but did you just see that crap? I think you know what part of that video I'm talking about. I'm talking about the very first video. Mm-hmm. The very first clip. It's clip number 1, but the first part in the video.
First segment. Let's go.
You saw it. You saw the crap, right? She's grinding on the dock.
Yeah.
Like, really? Mm-hmm. For real?
Yeah.
Why?
Why
That's why I said why.
So let's break that down a little bit. Now, she was dancing on the dock because obviously if we put aside fun and games, she was doing it because women's currency is attention.
Yeah.
And a lot of women would do anything. Generally speaking, most women will do whatever they need to do for attention. So if attention is a woman's currency, then she's going to do that by any means necessary.
You shouldn't need attention that bad that you would lower yourself to that level of grinding on. Where the hell did you get the duck from? Where did you get the duck from? Please. Where did you get the duck from? On top of that, what made you think, yeah, let me grind on this duck? Not even behind closed doors, in public, on the street, in front of everyone.
It brings in the views. Attention.
It does. Okay, cool. If that's what your aim is.
I'm just saying.
If that's what your aim is, fair enough, you got it.
I'm not saying that she was right or condoning her behavior. I'm just saying to you that a woman's currency is attention. Mm-hmm, and clearly that was her prime directive. The objective, hey, like, I'm not justifying it. It ain't right. This is what a lot of females do today. They do worse off.
They do. But in regards to this is an example, I guess. Let's put it that way. But you're indulging in this foolishness, right? Okay. As a black sister, right? Mm-hmm. You're making us look bad. I'm sorry. I have no problems in fun and games and jokes and banter and all of that. I have no problem in that. I'm all about that. Yes. I like to have a good old laugh. Was it funny? Yeah, it was humorous. But
was it ha-ha funny?
It wasn't ha-ha funny. I thought, honestly, what the hell is wrong with you?
Okay.
Well, like, why? Like I said before. So it was humorous. It tickled me slightly.
And by the way, if you hear me choking on the track, you know it's because I've been sick lately, so I'm still recovering. I'm on the other side.
On the mend.
But you're gonna hear me maybe choking a little bit, but it is what it is. Continue.
Yes. I'm just saying, like, it tickled me somewhat.
Yeah.
Okay. But it's just foolishness, to be honest with you. Now, for me, it's just like, okay, we don't have a good, our SMV is low.
So your campaign ain't good.
See, it's like we're here sometimes.
And this don't help.
That's what I'm trying to say. This is what I'm trying to say. Our campaign is terrible, right? As black women, we're at the bottom. Yeah. I don't like to say that because it's not about looks or anything like that. Our campaign is terrible. Now, when you get videos of stuff like this, it just makes us look 10 times worse, because now people are thinking, on top of them can't keep a man and whatever else they're thinking, they're like, look at this stupid. Okay, tell me what other woman of a different race you've seen do something like this. It had to be. Okay,
let me, I hear you. But the thing is this, right? Let's say, for example, women of other cultures do worse. The thing is this, their campaign is better.
Exactly.
So when you do something minor, it's looked at under a microscope and it's major than it really is.
Yes.
Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying dancing or grinding, gyrating on a duck is good. I'm not saying that. But I'm just saying, if Becky done it, they can say, it's just Becky. They make slogans like, get wasted like a white girl. Mm-hmm. Because they're insinuating that Becky knows how to have a good time. Mm-hmm. And they say, the angry black woman. Mm-hmm. So they're associating negativity with black women. Strong black women. This means you don't need no man.
We are always looked at in a negative light.
So the stereotype, this is why I always say there's somewhat truth to the stereotype. Mm-hmm. So if your campaign ain't so good, this kind of mentality don't help. The problem I have is with that is it's the so-called good sisters that see it, that don't say nothing, and they're trying to keep that cold. They're trying to keep the gynocracy alive. Mm-hmm. That's the problem.
It is. Even I guess for myself, I've seen people do some crap, and my thought process sometimes have been, why am I going to even associate myself with that?
That's true.
I get your point in the sense of she is me, in the sense of we're all black females, exactly. Right? So she represents me whether I like it or not. But at the same time, sometimes I think that I'm not even gonna, I'm gonna remove myself.
I hear you, but let me say this, right? With black men particularly, right? Mm-hmm. Black men have a stereotype, a stigma of being thirsty. Mm-hmm. And let's say, for example, we're going to take the white man's throwaway. Mm-hmm. Everyone else's throwaway. The woman's 40, 50, 60. She done tried to cash out. And now we're in our 20s. We're the hot dude and we're just taking the next man's throwaway. Mm-hmm. We're known for that stereotype for being thirsty.
Yeah.
Put in the comments if you disagree with what I'm saying. Right? That affects me. Whether I agree with that or not, that affects me. Mm-hmm. So then that campaign for black men don't look good.
No.
So then the campaign, remember, black women haven't been critiqued. Sister Arazad Ali, she was saying that the black woman hasn't been critiqued. Mm-hmm. You don't have accountability. Mm-hmm. Now, if you want to go and dance with a bird on the street, do that. Knock yourself out.
Don't.
You know, my thing is, if it quacks like a duck, whatever, like a duck, it's a duck. We know it's a duck. Visually, we see that.
Ladies, I don't see no other video of women grinding on a duck. So please just
I'm
don't
just saying that, man. But, you know, what else do you want to add on that anyway?
Like I said before, don't just stop. Stop, please. Our campaign is bad now. We have to be honest. It is terrible. So you use the example of just like with Becky, if she was to do something like that, it will be looked at as in like, what is this girl doing? But their campaign is better. So although if
Becky does it, she's probably drunk or she's just being silly, ha ha ha, and that's it.
And
when you do
they
it,
just wipe it clean, that it's finished. Exactly. So
facts.
The fact that our campaign is bad, we need to be doing better things that make us look better.
So when sisters gonna start checking other sisters for the BS?
They need to start doing it ASAP. But that's also one of the other reasons why.
See, we're being speaking, right? Go on, say what you're saying, and then I'll add my point.
Another one of the reasons why I even started this podcast as well is I disagree with a lot of what people do, all black women do. And I don't like it. So for me, this is one of there's many reasons, but let's just cut it down to one. This is one of the reasons why I speak and I say what I say.
Okay.
Because just like you said, enough of us are not speaking out.
Yeah.
So I'm here to let you know. Stop it.
You see, when a black man hears a woman, particularly a black woman, say stuff that we're all thinking, he notes that down. He goes, January 2022, a woman held accountability. When we first heard it, we're thinking, imagine that, because we don't hear it often. My first note was this: are women today marriage material, or are they convenience material? Because what we heard in those clips is obviously that it's a convenience thing. This is in my opinion. Put in the comments, what do you think? Are they marriageable or are they convenience? But then, just like you were saying, the women that disagree with that are they're called pick-me's or pass-me-ups. So the women that did what they did in that clip, they're pass-me-ups. I ain't gonna pick them. But then if you disagree with the gynocracy, then you're a pick-me. And then they find ways of shaming you into agreeing with the BS.
Yes, in that being called pick-me and all of that rubbish is for, first of all, it's for the guy to pick the girl.
Yeah.
The opinion of women saying, oh, you're a pick-me, who really cares? I'm just going to be blunt.
Can I add something quickly?
Okay.
Before you continue. See, this is the problem. Pick-me's, you see other cultures. Other cultures, other women understand, I don't care if you call me a pick-me. That's why they win. I just want to say
Give
that.
yourself a round of
I just want to say,
please.
I can't remember which one it is. I just want to say that part.
Okay.
Because they get it.
Thank you.
They understand that. Oh, I don't care if you call me a pick-me. I'm still winning out here.
Exactly. They're married.
You got the gynocracy, a bunch of single women, single mothers, single situation. You're not covered.
No.
And what I mean, let me translate that. You're not covered by men. Provision, provide, protect. You don't have that. Other cultures do.
Exactly.
Oh, I'm strong. All right. We'll see how strong you are when the time hits.
By yourself. Exactly.
Whatever.
So,
continue.
Hence why I said, okay, I guess I'm going to speak for the pick-me's then, right?
Speak for yourself.
I'm going to speak for myself, but I think the pick-me's will agree. Pick-me's, put a comment in the comment section if you agree with me.
If you're the alleged pick-me, and I'm using the inverted rabbit ears.
Yes. Okay, they say there's many different meanings of pick-me, or there's a true meaning of what pick-me is. But we're talking about the women who get chosen to be in a relationship or married or whatever else. Okay? That's the women we're talking about. Anyway, who cares what these hyenas think if you call us a pick-me?
There's more of them than you.
There is.
But for you to make any shift, you need at least 10%. And the 10%, I know, because when I say what I'm saying, I'm generalizing. Not all agree with this. I think most women don't agree with it.
Yeah.
But I think they want to keep the gynocracy. And let me explain that just a little bit. Because someone in their family does that. Starts with their mum.
We all have family
So no,
members
it
that
starts
do
with
it.
their mum. So they have blind loyalty. So they're thinking, because my mum does certain things, who are you to blah, blah, blah. Basically, what we doing is holding the mirror up and we're showing them the reflection. And they say, you know what? I'm going to come up. I don't like this. I want to change. I don't think this is the right way to be. But then someone in my family does this and it kind of just sheds the light on them. And that's why they go back to what they're thinking, and they take what we're saying personally instead of looking at it and saying, you know what, maybe they got a point.
Yeah,
This is what I'm saying.
exactly. Did your parents ever say to you when you go to school or something and the other kids may want to cuss you for whatever reason, they say sticks and stones will break my bones but words will never hurt? Now in this situation, being called names like pick me, whatever else, I personally don't care. I'm sure a lot of other women, they don't really care with you calling us that. Okay, it's your opinion.
I hear that,
So,
but words do hurt though. Let me.
Okay.
So I have to interject one more time, man. Words do hurt, because I remember in school when everybody had the soft air bubble. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Put in the comments if you know what I'm talking about. Man, them had the Nikes in it, the soft air bubble, and certain man had the high-techs or the goalers. This might go over some youth's heads, but the older school dudes know what I'm talking about. You got the high-techs, you got the goalers, the tough air bubble. Man, them's like, raw, let me touch that and check. You know, they the swag police, right? It's like when a man's cussing you, and then next man's got soft air bubbles, and you got the tough ones. And that's not the shit in the school. See, words do hurt.
It does.
So
hurt.
I get it.
Words do hurt, yes. But I'm saying your parents usually will say sticks and stones hurt. So when other people cussing you or whatever, don't let it hurt you.
That's easier said than done.
Of course it's easier said than done. Of course.
My parents said to me, I never sent you to school for fashion.
Yeah.
I sent you to school to learn. I'm like, listen, I'm born in the UK. Things is different over here
than in JA.
It's not the same as JA.
I know.
You know, what I have over here is a lot better than what you have over there. And I get it. But you need to understand, they're cussing me, man.
I know. I'm just saying, look.
Put in the comments if you know what I'm talking about.
I'm just saying, in regards to just, everyone has their own opinion on everything. So I'm just saying, don't let people deter you from doing what you're doing. Now, if you feel what you're doing is the right thing and, you know, you're okay with it, don't let other people, oh, you're pick me, you're this and cussing or whatever. It's like, whatever.
But then you run the line of, it's my truth.
It's your truth. Okay.
So then basically,
it has to also make sense.
Basically, you shift the goalposts.
No, we ain't about shifting goalposts.
One man asked this. A lot of men say, they often ask, women often ask, where has all the good men gone? But I think the roles are reversed now. Men's asking,
where all the women
I
at?
got to work with this. Where all the good women at, man? Is this what I got to play with? I don't think so.
And that falls into the girls we was talking about, right? To where you're not a pick me. What's the other phrase again? I've forgotten.
Pick me or pass me up.
Exactly. You're a pass me up. You're not being chosen. You're being passed.
I think a lot of women, they feel that based on dudes sliding their DMs, they have options of dudes staying with them long term.
To the ladies, the guys sliding in your DMs, would you even take them seriously?
You can't convince these women otherwise until they're older. You have to take them through the motions, like on Scrooge on Groundhog Day. They have to go through the motions and get older. And the thing is, for me, is that the older women is not showing them, yo, this is the outcome. This is your fate.
Exactly.
They think I'm hot right now, and then maybe they are. Even a young chick that's bigger. So you have to use nicer words, right? Bigger. Maybe she's not an 8, 9, or a 10. She's still young and vibrant. She still can command. But as she gets older, she loses that.
Yeah. The looks start to fade.
It's different for me.
It is. Men are lucky.
I'm merit based. I'm told from the jump, I ain't ish. Then I got to make myself the ish.
Yeah. That's true.
See? We develop a tough skin from the beginning. Anyways, man. I got so many notes here and I've even said them. We just going with the conversation, man.
It's true.
But let me play clip number 2 and then we'll come back and round this thing out, man. So without further delay, let's play clip number 2.
Is there ever a good time to play the coochie game with a guy?
I mean, you play coochie game. If you start playing coochie games, remember it's a lot of coochie out here, so don't be playing it too much. Play it just enough to get his attention because
What's enough? Tell us what is playing it enough.
It depends on the situation.
Right.
Now, if he's cheating on you, don't play coochie games. Go on to get out this situation.
I like
to
it.
be quite honest. But play coochie games to get your respect, to
Right.
get what you need, you know, because coochie is power.
Yeah.
To be quite honest, you know, if you want something and you know he just dragging his feet about it, and you know, and you're securing your relationship that this kind of runs him a little bit, just play it a little bit until he understands, okay, babe, okay, let's do what we need to do. Yeah, that's what I thought. You know what I'm saying? If he loves you, he's going to understand that. But if you playing with a nigga who already got options, coochie game's not going to work.
What will work with a guy who has so many options?
Nothing.
Okay, so if you don't know, your girl has been on a no more casual, the thing that rhymes with X. Okay. And I've been doing that now for the past 3. I think I'm at month 3 now. So I'm not even dating anybody. Like, I'm dating with intention now and all this, right? And no more like hookups, nothing. I cut off every single person that I used to hook up with. I changed my phone number. Okay, that's how serious I was about this. Okay, at 33, I'm like, I'm ready. Like, let's go. I want nothing but quality. Child, your girl been tested. Your girl has been tested. I mean, there's only so much that the rose can do. It ain't nothing like the real thing, baby. Lord have mercy. Your girl has been tested. I have been tried by fire, okay? So I'm coming on here for somebody to give me some positive, some words, to help me keep going strong, because your girl is weak in the knees. I can hardly speak. I lose all control. Woo! Something takes over me. Lord have mercy. All right. Give me that energy to keep my legs closed. Send it to me. I need it. I need it.
As your side chick, I pledge to always be by your side. To never tell anybody we fuck. To give you the bomb-ass pussy that your girlfriend can never give you. I shall never give you headaches. I shall always text back. And I shall always say what's up to your girlfriend with respect. Woo, woo.
Okay, man. I think we all know what video stood out to us the most. She was seeking a higher power, prayer, to give her the energy to keep her legs closed. What's her name on Fix My Life? Ayana. She said, sisters need to learn to keep the legs closed. Yes. This woman is praying for it because she doesn't know, is it 3 months, 2 months? I'm not sure how long I've been celibate for. But she needs power to keep her legs closed. And the thing is this for me, right? It's all fun and games until... Oh, now she wants to cash out. Did she say she was 33?
Yes.
And she really want to play those games now?
Yes.
You'd think, okay, let's say I gave her the benefit of the doubt. All women have some form of a past, right? Some sketchier than others. I get it, right? We're in the Western world. It's a modern woman we're dealing with. But this woman is 33 and she still says she's struggling. I advocate for a lot of women, a lot of men too, therapy. But this woman has an issue of keeping her legs closed. Clearly keeping it open, and I'm talking Tower Bridge thing, right? It's not working for you.
No. I think she sees that, hence why she's talking about celibacy and being celibate.
But that's why she's saying celibacy, because she's trying to stop.
Yes. Yes. She's trying to
stop like red lights.
She's trying to stop. Do you know what? She's okay. Some women just don't. So I commend her, I guess, in being trying to stop. I commend her. She's, without saying it,
allegedly stopping.
She's asking for help.
No, she's asking for attention.
She's asking for attention.
So she doesn't really want the help. She wants the attention. She's fine being on the carousel wheel till it's time to.
Oh, now she wants to cash out.
And then she gets older. Mm-hmm. Then it's like, oh, I'm going to find myself a nice little beta male, a nice little simp. Basically, he's, translation, the insurance policy. Mm-hmm. But men are waking up nowadays. Again, sisters are left not covered.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
You just don't see the bigger picture. Put in the comments if you agree or you disagree with me. I'm not bashing sisters. I'm saying this because I care.
Yes.
But a lot of them, again, I bring the mirror to you. A lot of sisters are transitioning from, I don't want to be like that. That's not working for me. A lot of them feel what I'm saying in their gut. Mm-hmm. But then they say, oh, I got blind loyalty to my mother. Your mother was that. And I know I just upset a lot of you by saying that. Mm-hmm. But think, man. Be honest, man. Be honest. If we're keeping this conversation 100, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Cool.
The first steps is to be honest with yourself. And just like you said, be honest, then you can move to the next step. If your mother was a thought, then that's just what it is.
And that's once I have to say, okay. A lot of women, a lot of guys too, they judge relationships from their mothers based from a child's perspective.
Yeah.
So you're not seeing it from the situation like
what it is.
Exactly, right? And a lot of women, they get it twisted in regards to proposals. They'll always say, guys, slide up on my DMs. Mm-hmm. I met this guy. He's cool. You built a nice rapport and he proposed to me. But then you get that sexual attention mixed up with real getting with you attention. And I think you know deep down what it is, but it just makes you feel good. Kind of like a drug. Mm-hmm. All right.
Yes. Well, look, in regards to this girl, why did she make the video? It's clearly for attention.
Yeah.
I actually feel like she deep down in her soul, she actually wants to stop. She just don't know how to, and she likes it. Mm-hmm. She does like it. The carousel will. She will continue.
Yes.
But I think she knows deep down that it's wrong and she shouldn't be doing it. She said about settling down and she wants to find a proper person now or whatever.
Yeah.
She's left it late.
But she lives
to be honest.
She lives in dysfunction and toxicity. Yeah. So she doesn't even know if she was to come out from drowning underwater. She didn't even know that, raw, this is air. And one of my notes is this, right? Sometimes a woman can be on the carousel wheel so long that she actually misses casual sex.
Yeah.
Right? And then she has problems pair bonding with men because she's had so many. She's always comparing one guy to the other guy.
Yeah.
And that's physical. But if we're talking it from a spiritual perspective, so many guys have left their spirit with that woman that it's kind of like, I can't latch on, I can't connect.
Yep.
Put in the comments if this is you. Be real. If this is being you, put in the comments. I will comment right back to you. But this is the harsh truth. This is the harsh reality with a lot of women. Like, yeah, you sick too, or you've been sick.
I
So
was sick.
we're in the recovering. So if you hear coughing on
Yes.
this thing, you know what it is.
Sorry about that, people. But yes, I want to skip to this side chick girl. Okay, this is the last.
The men loving
video
this
you
one.
saw. This is the last video you saw.
Yeah.
Now, in regards to this girl, one thing I'll give her, she clearly admitting that she's a side chick.
Yeah.
She will clearly be a side chick for life because guys know when a girl is just a side chick. That's you're not going to be any higher than that.
I will correct you at some point, but go on.
Okay.
Go on.
So you feel I'm wrong?
I don't disagree with you, but I feel that there needs to be some context to what you're saying.
Okay. Well, she understands that she's a side chick. That's why she's made the video. She will pledge. She won't do this. She won't do that. She will
like
do this.
that.
She will do that. Fair enough. But now that she's made that video, how do you think the guys will look at it? Or give your perspective on that, because you are a guy.
The thing is that, right, with the side chick or women, okay, I'll start with the men, right? Some men, listen, you try to make a housewife, for better words, a garden tool, a housewife, right? Now, some chicks is just built to be a side chick. Some women are meant to be wifey. There's even a thing of some women are just meant to be links. Some women are just built to be concubines. It is what it is. And some men, don't get me wrong, with those women, they're not bad people. Those men see good in them. And I'm not saying they're bad people, but I think a lot of men get misconstrued. And that's where the problem is. So some women will say, for example, I'm the side chick. But that's because she might have had a hard upbringing. Maybe she's wifey. And I'm not trying to advocate for women, because this is the men's channel. You know, I'm for the men. But I'm just being real. Some women, again, need therapy.
Yes.
I don't want people to think I hate women, have a problem with women. I got mad love for women. Don't get me wrong. I love these. but what I'm saying is this, though. On a serious note. Some people just have issues and they need therapy.
They do.
But I think a lot of men, some chicks give you the red flags, they give you the signs from the beginning, and you still try to wifey them. And then you complain about the outcome.
Yes. But I'm just saying, in regards to, you've made a video. So it's from a woman's side now. You've made a video of talking about side chicks. As a side chick, she's saying that she's a side chick. So when other guys see that video, some guys already who know her personally may know that you're a side chick. I'm not gonna wifey you. Some guys, not all of them.
Yeah.
But when you put out videos like this, majority of guys is now gonna see you like this, of being a side chick. Some guys will still try to wifey her.
But that's the guys that they don't want.
Exactly. The guys she wants will only view her as a side chick.
Yeah.
That's why I say be careful with the videos you make sometimes.
Because what you put out stays out there forever.
Exactly. That's all I was saying with that.
And what about, I think the second clip, the lady talking about running the coochie game. Now, she said it. I don't even need to say much, but I will touch on it quickly. You can only run those games on men that don't get it.
Yeah.
The guys that you don't want. What do you think about that?
That was nice and sweet and short and sweet.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree 100% what she said. Alpha men, you cannot play cooch game with them. I don't suggest you do it ever.
What's the point?
He's not going to have it. That's
Because
just how it is.
If sex is easy accessible, right, to most men, because it's easy accessible to most men, whether they're the 80% men. When I say that, 80-20. 20% of men are smashing at least 80 to 90% of women, right? But if the 80% dude pays for it, he can get it. So it's easy accessible to anybody right now. And even if he's not getting it, he can watch it by typing in the PO and you know the rest of the words, right?
Yeah.
So then it's not exclusive anymore.
It's not exclusive. But talking in regards to alpha males, beta males, simps, whatever you want to call it, alpha males are not going to have that. He can get coochie whenever he wants to get coochie, whether he's in a relationship or not.
And he don't care for it.
He don't business. So
it's purpose first.
Yes, he don't care. So playing coochie game on an alpha male, you may as well just stop right there. Now, if it's a beta, I don't think even every single beta even has it either like that. But
that depends on where he falls, which category he falls in.
That's true.
Because I say the 80-20, but let's just say if we go 80 downwards, let's just say from 1 to 50, those men will be average. Then when you start to go past that, then it starts to fall more into the depth of the more of beta males.
Yeah.
The more blue pill males. Put in the comments if you disagree.
Yeah. So let's just put it blunt and easy. Alpha males don't play cooch game. Other males, whatever you want to call them, you can, I guess, play cooch games. So some of them, exactly. Why even play it?
Why play that game with any man? You're not actually winning. Don't get me wrong. It's short-term gain with certain kind of man. But long-term gain, you're not winning anyway. It's not on the men you want.
Yeah. See, I was going to say, I think you can get longer term gain playing the coochie game with some men. But just like you just said at the end just then, they're not the men you actually want.
So can a woman waste time?
No. I don't suggest women to...
Geriatric pregnancy is at 35. If a woman says, in the first clip, the woman says, oh, I think nobody should be in a long-term relationship more than 2 years past 25. When you get to 25, a woman starts to hit the wall, and that depends. If you're 20 years old, you shouldn't have had a body count of 20.
No.
See, I can break down a lot of things. I'm not going to do that today. I'm going to save some because I know we got, number 3, 4, 5, 6 up to 1,000. I already know that, right?
Yeah.
But I'll give you something. If a woman's 20 years old, 20 body count. A woman's 30 years old, what is that, a 40 body count? How much is too much? That depends. Now, put in the comments, fellas, how much is too much for you? How much? If a woman says to you, I've slept with 30 men and she's 40 years old, are you going to say, well, you have slept with 10 less than how old you are? Or are you going to say, do you know what? My cutoff is 15. Yeah. My cutoff is 10. And then sometimes when you hear their story, because I know it's a case by case, but when you hear their story sometimes, they never hold accountability. It's always the guy's fault. They never say, you know what? It was me, man. And this was a situation. I get it. But the thing is this is why men are walking away.
Yep.
We're going to have a lot of content. what do you want to add before we close out?
We're going to have a lot of content. Keep your eye on this channel because especially with why men are walking away, there's going to be part how many. Like I'm telling you, because this content wasn't hard to find.
Yeah.
Very easy. Even saw some today. So that would just be adding onto the rest of them.
Yeah.
I would just say, ladies, if you're serious, because I know a lot of you ain't. If you're serious, stop the games, stop the stupidness, stop grinding on ducks, stop talking about the new 40s, the new 20. Just stop it.
Yeah, but it's not like women are coming from feminist to feminine.
No, they're going to masculine.
They're not going to not understand where they're staying.
Some of them are going straight into masculine.
They're already masculine.
Further, deeper into
if a man
masculine.
can do it, I can do it. My degree, and they mention everything that men want. Just like I said to you earlier, women will say things that men want. Like, okay, men are visual. If I see something I like, I'm visual. You say something. You say you see something you like, but that's not how you vet men. Mm-hmm. So there's been some type of bio shift with men and women, some type of biocultural shift that I don't really want to go into because we're going to leave it. Mm-hmm. But I'm saying how you vet men and what you look for is very different than what I look for.
Yeah.
But women are very, well, if you can do it, I can do it. And then later on you realize,
oh, now she wants to cash out.
But you can't. You can't do what I do.
Anything you can do, I can do better. I can do anything better than you.
Mm-hmm. What do you want to add?
I don't have nothing more to add.
Cool, man. What do you guys think, man? Let us know. Put in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'm your host again, S.Banks. And I'm joined with my co-host,
JD Network.
Peace.